Hello there, and welcome back to Build with the Boys. Time for our weekly catch-up. So what we've been up to. We've been having technical gremlins is what we've been up to. So you would remember me saying, I hope so, last week, that I had problems with all the Titanic footage I filmed, which did. All the data was corrupted. I managed to save 3 of the 4. So 3 of the 4 weren't a problem. I managed to run them through all kinds of things and clean them up, and they loaded. The 4th one, the last one, can't do it. So everything I do, it's not good. So I mean, I've got it to a point where the audio is just out, and everything I do to try and sync it, it just doesn't work. So that video is buggered. So I'm gonna have to refilm it. I've accepted the fact that I'm gonna have to take apart what I did and refilm it. It's annoying, but it's what it is. But I've tried for like 4 days straight to try and fix it, and I can't. And I'm like, ugh. And there's other things I could be putting on the channel when I'm just fighting trying to get a Titanic video fixed. So it'd just be easier. It would have been quicker for me to just refilm it from the start, and I think that's what I will do in the future should this ever happen again. But it's what it is. I mean, I've been quite blessed when it comes to the filming and whatnot. I've not really had that many problems when it comes to technical issues, but this one just, I don't know what caused it, but all 4 videos that I filmed were just, nope. When it came to editing and converting it, it just wasn't going to happen. Bloody hell. So that's why you haven't had the 4th Titanic, because it's the shortest as well of all 4 of them. It's the shortest because there is very little to do in stage 128, very little. It's 2 brackets and a crane. Now, I've already built 2 of the cranes. I'm not showing you build me a 3rd crane. It's literally 2 brackets and a crane gets screwed to the deck. That's it. But that footage is just, it's at it. So, gotta refilm it, but it's what it is. Other things we've got coming up this week. So we have the Tumblr, which again, I should have just done, but I've been spent all my time pissing around with this vendetta against the Titanic video. Tumblr, so I've got 6 tumblers coming up. Again, with that one, Tumblr's a weird one. We're so far into the Tumblr now. We're really far into it. I mean, we're getting on for 2 years into the Tumblr now, which is mad. It seems to have gone really quick. But we still don't have anything. We haven't got a thing at this point. It's all still just bits, but I'm keeping the faith. It's all you can do. It'll look good in the end, but at the moment, it's what it is. In other model news, the things I'm working on, a lot of us got a message today from, I was going to say our friends, but I don't think friends treat each other this week, the people at Fan Home, regarding the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, I know some people don't like me complaining about Fan Home, so I'm not complaining about Fan Home. Everything I'm about to say is just factually accurate. So if you're building the Infinity Gauntlet through Fan Home and you got pack 15, you'd notice that part 70 was missing. We got the magazine for part 70, but we got the parts for 71. So we got the parts for 71 and no parts for 70. The magazine for 70, no magazine for 71. That's what we got. So all of us did on the normal thing of raising a ticket and saying, I haven't got part 70. And then they released a statement today. This is unreal. That they said that they can't change the sequence of release. Like that's got anything to do with anything. So they can't send us out part 70. Okay. So they will. We'll get part 70 along with part 98. Now, the last delivery of these is 98, 99, 100. So they're just throwing it in with that. So it's like, are you kidding? Because that basically means this comes to a grinding halt. Now you can, to a degree, build some stuff. You can still build the fingers and you can build the stones. But part 70 is actually incredibly key. It's part of the forearm here that stuff bolts to. So you can't do anything with 72. You can't do anything with 73. The glove is actually in a fairly precarious position up to this point. We need those pieces of forearm to strengthen it up. We don't have that, and we're not getting that now until I think January. So it's madness, but that's what they've said, and they're like, oh, you're getting it, and it's like, it's not quite the deal, this, is it? So it's what it is. Now, that's not me complaining about them. That's me just stating what they've said. We also didn't get the t-shirt. You're supposed to get your free gift t-shirt in this month's in 16. We didn't get it. So you're going to be getting a bunch of issues that you can't really do anything with, because without that piece of forearm, this stops dead. That's not me complaining about them. That's what they've done. That's just what they've done. But it does feel very Eagle Moss, doesn't it? I mean, there's that expression: if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, and quacks, it's a duck. If it walks like Eagle Moss, acts like Eagle Moss, and makes ludicrous excuses about delivery schedules like Eagle Moss, it's Eagle Moss. Just saying. That's it. This. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. I'm just saying. I can't wait for this to be over. But that's the way it is. On happier news, I did mention last week that the Interceptor, the Ford Falcon Interceptor, was going to be going live very soon. It's gone fully live. So today, it's completely live. You can subscribe today. It's no longer the sign up and have a look. You can subscribe to it. Something surprising came out. So I'd seen all the images before. Now, I thought it was 120 issues, but actually 130 issues. But the car is built in 120 issues. So theoretically, you could cancel issue 120. However, the last 10 build a diorama. So you get a diorama for your Interceptor to sit on, and it's quite nice. It looks like this. So you get a nice lump of Outback for your Interceptor to sit on. I love that. There is the premium option, which I've gone for, so I have subscribed to this today. There's the premium option that comes with the display case that will fit inside of. And inside the display case, there is an LED bar, and there's a remote control. There's a separate remote control for the display case, so you can switch the lighting inside of it on, off, or however you want it, which is really nice. The Interceptor itself is fully remote control, so you can turn the engine on and off with remote, including the lights, the sirens, the sounds, everything. Now, it goes live on September 4th, so that is 2 weeks today. That one will be available in stores, so you can get it in stores. I've subscribed, so typically I won't get mine until the second issue's out. So the way this works is the first one comes out, and then it's 2 weeks until you get the next one. So it'll be the 18th. It's the 18th the second one comes out. And then it's weekly after that. So issue 3 comes out on the 25th, and then we just go weekly. So at that point, we just switch over to weekly, and through it comes. There is something fairly odd about this one as well. I noticed. Read just small print. Every issue is $10.99, with the exception of issue 94, which for some reason is $19.99. Don't know why, but issue 94 of the Interceptor is double price. It's $19.99. I have no idea why. I couldn't tell. I don't know what comes in it, and I don't know what the justification of that is. But for some reason, one of the issues is $19.99. That's issue 94. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It comes with all the standard free gifts. So the 4 free gifts are: you get free binder, you get a tin poster, you get a very nice display plaque that goes with the car, which gives you all the kind of everything from the engine power to the brake horsepower to the year it was made, the manufacturer. It's nice. But then you also get, I think, possibly my favourite free gift of all the free gifts I've done, of all these part works. I think this is my favourite. I just like it, man. You get a hip flash shaped like a jerry can, and I really like it. It looks like this. It's cool, right? It's a kooky little thing, and I'm thinking, I like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to having that. I can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to the Interceptor begin, because it's just endlessly iconic, man. So I'm really happy about the news that's come out today about, especially about that little cherry can and also the diorama, because I wasn't expecting that. And I'm like, I like this. So that'll be fun. It'll be really good. Looking forward to that one. We will have it. So I mean, I will, even though I'm subscribed to it, I will pick up issue 1. If I see it in stores, I'll pick it up and we'll get going. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. And it's just an absolute classic vehicle. Speaking of absolute classics, I have got, coming up after this video, so the next video after this video, hopefully we'll go straight after this one, is I have something here from Our friends are at Funhole. Funhole having like a big month this month, so August is kind of a big one for them. They've launched 5 models in August. Only one of them has been launched so far, and that was the Cafe Bookstore, which you've seen. I've done that one, but there's 4 more coming. I've got all 4 of them. It's this one here, which is very nice indeed. It is the vacation trailer, and it is gorgeous. It's really, really nice. The travel trailer, it's a beautiful thing, and it's not minifigure scale, so it's not one for minifigures. It's big. So it's what's typically known as a bookshelf model. It's something you can build and display. It's a display piece. It's really nice. It's got full light kit. It's gorgeous. So that should be the video that comes up after this one, so look out for that one. And then we've got 3 more after that. So we've got the mountain cabin, which is, again, it's beautiful. I've built it. It's really nice. But it won't be up for a few more days. That comes with mountain bikes. It's got very unique lighting on it. It's got a little hot tub. It's gorgeous. And then we've got the Wild West train, which we've got a Wild West steam train, which is stunning. And then there is also, just arrived yesterday, there is the dairy barn. So we've got a cow barn, which again looks really cool. So we'll be doing all of those because it's a big month for them. So we're like, yeah, we'll see what we've got. There's some fantastic ones coming from them as well. Really nice. So we're really exciting times at the moment. A lot of cool stuff's being released. I've got a few more bits and pieces from other companies coming, which I can't wait to show you as well. And I've got just a backlog of stuff. So I've got all these models I got for my birthday. I haven't even touched them yet because I've just been trying to get through everything, and it's a nice problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. So I just fell behind with everything, including sending out key rings. So I sent out a bunch of key rings, and I did put enough postage on them, right? I thought I'd be fine with one first class stamp, and I wasn't. And I know what it is. The buckle on the key ring is too thick, so it just goes over there. They've got this really weird, I think it's a 2mm rule. If a letter's over 2mm thick, you've got to put a large envelope stamp on. I didn't have one, so I just put first classes on it. They just no one received them, right? I think like one person got theirs, and I was like, God damn it. So there's a bunch of those floating around in the world. If you get a letter saying not enough postage to put it, just don't pay it. Just let it go. It's fine. It'll just get scrapped, but it's fine because everybody that should have had one has had one now. So I sent out a load and doubled the postage back up. So at least now I know what postage I've got to put on these. But a few people have received theirs now. Well, everybody that I've sent them to has received them now, thankfully. Including Penny over at Penny's Pit Stop. She let me know that arrived. But also, friend of the channel, Martin, received his. Here's Martin enjoying his key ring. Good on you, Martin. So Martin's got his key ring there and he's happy with it. I've still got key rings. And I have had a plethora of I want one of those messages. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm not selling them. I keep hearing people ask me if I buy one. No, they're not for sale. Not because I don't want to sell you one, but because I don't want to sell them. It's the other thing. I didn't do it to profit from it. It was just something I wanted to do as kind of gifts. We've got a lot of friends of the channel and people that support us, and I just wanted to have something to give back. That said, a lot of people want a key ring, and I'm not a dick. I want to give you an opportunity to get a key ring. So we're going to do something every month. Like a scavenger hunt. So this month, from now until September, till the end of September, this will be, we're going to have a scavenger hunt. So right up until the 30th of September will be the last day of this, but it might end before then. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm going to hide something in one of the videos between now and September 30th. If you see it, you email me and you tell me you've seen it, and you tell me the minute that it appeared in the video, the name of the video, the minute it appeared in the video. And if you're the first one, you'll win a key ring. Simple as that. Now, because Beetlejuice is being released this month, I thought it would make sense that the first thing we go hunting for in the videos is Beetlejuice. So here is Beetlejuice in his guide outfit there. Somewhere in a video between now and September 30th, he is going to appear. Now, he might appear on a shelf behind me. He might appear in my pocket. He might appear on the desk. He might appear in a model. Who knows? But at some point between now, every video between now and September 30th, he will appear in one of those videos. If you see him, you just got to name what video he was in and the minute you saw him. So there's a timestamp at the bottom here. I think it's about here. You pause the video when you see him. You take the minute you see him. That's going to be the second, just the minute he appeared in. So if it was like 14 minutes in, that and the name of the video. And if you're correct, you win a keyring. You'll be the first one. So when you see him, you send an email to billandtheboys@outlook.com and you just put found him. That's it. And whoever finds him wins. So that's it. You win yourself a keyring. So there is an opportunity to get yourself a keyring. Who'd be the first person to own two of them? Could you imagine it? Wow, the only thing better than a Bill and Boys keyring is two Bill and Boys keyrings. I mean, they're so mad, limited, and everybody wants one. I was hoping. Oh, there we go. Aren't they beautiful things? Look at that. They've got this lovely, sparkly, holographic bag, and you know you want one. Well, you're going to have one. If you find him in a video between now and September 30th, well, you'll win one. And then we're doing one with Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, we are going to be having a live build in September, and that is going to be the Breaking Bad trailer. That's going to be fun. So we're going to do a lot. I keep getting the date wrong. It's like the third Saturday of September. So September the 27th or something, 28th. I can't remember. I'll confirm it all on a community post. But after that, we're doing October. So we're going to have a live build on Halloween as well. So the closest Saturday to Halloween is we're going to have another live build. And there's going to be a bunch of models that you can choose from to build for Halloween. You can build along with us. You don't have to build along with us. Much of the model you want to see built. But if you'd like to build along with us, you can. Here is a few of the ones that you'll be able to vote on. Some of these are lovely. Here they are. So just some spooky builds from Halloween. One of those is really nice. It's the U-Gears music box, which is really nice. It plays the Addams Family theme tune, if you're wondering what tune it plays. It plays the Addams Family theme tune. We got everything. So there's a nice mix. There's brick builds and card builds and wood builds and all kinds of builds. The only ones that aren't them, I can't stand Metal Earth models. I just don't like them. I can't. I don't have the dexterity in my fingers for them. My hands are massive. If those metal builds were a lot bigger, I'll be all over them, but they're so small that I just, not for me, can't do it, cannot do it. It's not I can't do it, I can do it, I just don't enjoy doing it. I've done a couple. I did Soundwave, the Transformer, I did a couple of the Batman ones. I just don't enjoy them. I don't enjoy them, that's just the way it is. Just not for me. I'm out this Friday night. I'm going to see Alien Romulus with my old mate Ash. I do like an Alien movie, and I've not seen one in so long, so I'm looking forward to it. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some people say they love it. I've heard some people say they hate it, which is pretty much like every Alien film that's ever come out, ever. You either love them or you hate them. You know, that's kind of the way it is. So you'll have people that will swear blind Alien 3 is the best one, and then you've got people who hate Alien 3. I know people that think Alien Resurrection is the best Alien movie, and I'm like, what? But, you know, they're prepared to die on that hill. And that's the fascinating thing about the Alien movies. Everyone has got their kind of, their go-to. And you tend to find everyone's favourite is either Alien or Aliens, and then they've got their secondary, that they are prepared to die on that hill for, right? That they're like, they won't have it. They're like, no. I mean, I knew someone whose favourite was Alien versus Predator Requiem, was it? That was their favourite. I'm like, there's no way. And it's like, but they'll die on that hill for it, you know? Like, I was no fan of Prometheus. Prometheus wasn't for me, man. It just wasn't. And I don't know. I'll never get the logic behind some of those movies and TV shows. It's a bit like Prometheus reminds me of kind of what they did with Gotham, the TV show Gotham. Hey, let's make a Batman show without Batman in it. You're like, okay, let's make an alien movie that has no aliens in it. Let's do that. We'll have a weird space cobra and creators and stuff like that. Well, you put some aliens in it, man. That's what people want to see. So it's what it is. But I don't know. Romulus looks good. I've heard that it's kind of returned to form. It's the old formula of Alien, which, I mean, Alien's basically a haunted house movie in space. So I'm looking forward to it. And Alien wasn't called Alien in France. I want to say it was called The Seventh Passenger or The Sixth Passenger. It was called. It's not called Alien. It was called The Sixth or Seventh Passenger. I'm not sure. That's what it was called. And yeah, there's some interesting ones of those movies. There are different names in different countries. There's some fascinating ones. But it's particularly prevalent in the horror genre. There's a lot of horror movies, they just change the name. Like, it didn't do well when that one released. They're like, just change the name and release it overseas. So there's a bunch of horror movies in the UK that got different names. And finally, it leans into The Interceptor. Because again, with that, Mad Max wasn't called Mad Max. Mad Max 2, sorry, wasn't called Mad Max 2 in America. It was called The Road Warrior. And everywhere else, it was Mad Max 2. And the reason was because Mad Max did not get a nationwide release in America. So Mad Max was released after Mad Max 2. So Mad Max 2 was just called The Road Warrior. Or Mad Max The Road Warrior. Whereas the rest of us just had Mad Max 2. Strange, right? But that's what happens. I've got a massive spider above me. So he's going to be meeting my old friend, the size 12, shortly after this. I'm sorry, I'm like, you can't kill a spider, Scott. I can, and I will. I'm waiting for him to jump down in front of the camera because he'll look like massive in front of the camera. Other things we've got coming up. So we do have the Tumblr coming up. Tumblr's going to be easy, so we're going to burn through Tumblr. I will just have to reshoot Titanic. That's the way it is. So hopefully Titanic can go up tomorrow, and that's done. It's taken care of. We will have Funholes. Fun will be after this. It's nice. It's honestly, it's a really nice one. This trailer's gorgeous thing. So if you're looking for something to fit your shelf, this is a bloody nice one. So we've got a bunch of Funhole ones coming up. I really, really want to do the Book Nook. I got the Phantom of the Opera Book Nook, and I really want to get into it. But it's having that time to do it. I'm really hoping I can do it on Sunday. That doesn't mean the video will be up on Sunday. But I'm kind of hoping that I can just early morning Sunday just have at it and hack into that Book Nook, because I love a Book Nook, man. I really enjoy doing a Book Nook, and spending the whole day doing that Phantom of the Opera Book Nook is very appealing. There's some really nice ones as well. There's some nice new Book Nooks coming out. I've seen some great ones recently from a lot of different companies. I think what's happening at the moment, you can certainly see it in stores, is a lot of companies are setting out their stalls for Christmas. So a lot of what's being released now is with the intent of it selling for Christmas. So we're seeing lots and lots and lots of kind of Roco, Row-Life builds, Cute Bee. A lot of companies are putting out their stalls for Christmas, and I think that's what this is. But some really nice things coming up. But I want to build it. If you've not built a Book Nook yet, I swear to you, give it a go. There is something incredibly therapeutic about building that little Book Nook world. It's gorgeous. It really is. It's really nice. Here's two of the latest ones from Row-Life that have been released. So those are the two latest ones. I've not got either yet, because I still need to see the Shakespeare Book Nook of Wave 2. So they're all of Wave 1. They're all over there. I've done half of Wave 2. Well, I've done 2/3 of Wave 2. I've got one more to do in there. And then I'm going to move on to Wave 3. And those are the first ones of Wave 3. So those will be fun. But I do love a Book Nook. Honestly, if you've not built one, build one. Build one. They're so much fun. Don't be intimidated by them. Don't think, oh, I don't know. Just have at it, man. Buy one, jump into it. They are a lot of fun. What else have we been watching? So we have been watching... I've been watching the kid play video games. That's what I've been watching. So it was his birthday on Sunday. And I bought him a video game. This really got me angry, right? So I bought him a video game that he had ages ago. He had a video game on the PS3. It was called Lego Dimensions, and it was a Toys to Life game. So you had kind of the Lego figures and sets. You put them on a pad and then you put it on the screen. And he wanted to go around it again. He wanted to play it again. And it was available on the PlayStation 4, but you can't get it anywhere. It's not in stores or anything. So finding a copy of it that was actually decent for the right money was not the easiest thing. Found one, bought it from eBay, and what turned up was a blank cassette. You're like, oh, I've been ripped off. I contacted this guy, and he was like, oh, it's genuine accident. Of course it was. So that was annoying, but eventually we did manage to get a copy. And he's just been playing it non-stop. And it's fun. I mean, it's an interesting concept because it means that you can have Harry Potter and Scooby-Doo on the same level, fighting Homer Simpson, and it's an interesting concept. And there's a very similar thing coming out on the consoles next month. The Funkoverse. So Funko Pops, which are the little bodies with the massive heads. That's what that Beetlejuice is. He's a little Funko Pop. They've got a game like that coming out where it's all the different licenses in sort of one game. So they've got The Thing and Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead and DC and all kinds of stuff in one game. So it looks like a lot of fun. But he's really into that. So I've had minimal TV, minimal movies, maximum video games. We did watch The Thing. We watched The Thing again. We watched it on his birthday. And we let Jack watch it. He's way too young to watch it, but I was way younger than Jack when I watched it. But he's all right. So we watched The Thing. The three of us watched The Thing. And it's just a classic. Like it's easily one of the greatest films ever made. I love The Thing. The paranoia aspect of The Thing is just second to none. And we had a very interesting debate. It was so much fun debating with my boys. We had that. And any man worth his salt has had this debate in the pub about the ending of The Thing. Is MacReady or Child's The Thing? It's the question that's never going to be answered. So there's this whole thing, you can't see Child's breath in the cold. So everyone's like, well, it's got to be him because you can't see his breath. And it's like, well, no, they already said that was a trick of the light because the way it was filmed, it wasn't intentional. And you can see one of the other things later on, earlier in the movie, is breathing. You can see his breath in the cold, so that doesn't count. Child's is wearing an earring, though. In that final scene, and they already said that The Thing can't replicate piercings or tattoos. So I don't know. It's one of those things I don't think we'll ever know, but it's a hell of an ending. It's a great movie. Spoilers, by the way. I mean, it is 43 years old. If you wanted to see it, you'd have seen it by now. But it's an absolute classic. A classic that bombed on release. So The Thing didn't do well at the box office. So The Thing did really badly because it was released, I think, about 3 months after E.T. came out. So E.T. has just told the whole world, aren't aliens lovely? And then John Carpenter goes, hold my beer, and releases The Thing, and people weren't ready for it. They didn't like it. It's subsequently gone on to be regarded as one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made, because it is. And it's a hell of a movie. But that's what we did. That's how we spent his birthday night watching The Thing, and it was a lot of fun. But it's gearing me up. I'm hyped for Alien, man. I'm looking forward to it. That's about all from me. As I said, Tumblr is up the next couple of days. It'll either be up tomorrow, it'll be up Friday. Directly after this one, the Fun Hole trailer will be up. I will refilm Titanic tomorrow or tonight. I'm probably going to do it straight after this. And have that up for you because as the date is just buggered. It's just no good. I've got to refilm it. It's what it is. But that's it. So between now and September 30th, keep your eyes peeled. This is the last time I'm going to show you him. It doesn't count in this video, so don't be telling me I've just seen him in your video. It doesn't count in this video. It's starting tomorrow. So starting from Thursday, the 22nd of August. If you see Beetlejuice in one of our videos, tell us the minute in the video that you saw him in. And if you're the first one to email us at buildingtheboys@outlook.com, you will win yourself a keyring. Can't say further than that. That's all from me. If you need to contact us, you can contact us buildingtheboys@outlook.com. With any queries, questions, ideas you may have, anything you want to show us, anything you want to talk about, if you want to say hi, you can. Love to hear from you, always do. Or you can pop in the comments down below and we will get back to you. We will try our damnedest to get back to all of you. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. Take care. Good luck hunting Beetlejuice. And I will see you very, very soon for more from Building the Boys. Take care and bye-bye.